plastic sheeting. It's an actual tarp with eyelets and stuff on it. So maybe I'll still go ahead and try to do something in these beds. It's October 31st. It's Halloween. It gets really warm in here. Like today, it's I think going to be around 40, 45. But with the tarps on here, it'll get 70. So I don't really want lettuce to bolt, but I think it would be a good temperature to get it started. And I really like fresh lettuce in the wintertime. But I've decided I don't really care growing tomatoes. These black beauty tomatoes are absolutely delicious, but you can never tell when they're ripe. So, kind of disappointing, but very, very good. They do not taste tomatoey, which is why I like them. They taste a lot more fruity, like a strawberry and peach combined. But you want to make sure that they're red on the inside. See, this one looks like but it's green on the inside, so that's not right. No, you have to wait for that tomato. This one, of course, is starting to rot, but it's pink on the inside, and again, they get a lot darker than that. And of course, it's really late in the season, but these are really, really, really good tomatoes. Unless you like the tomato. But they're really cool for something different to try. And these are actually all from starts. I grew this tomato last year in my basement under a little cheap LED light with some potatoes and lettuce and a couple other things. I think chamomile tried coming up, just didn't do very well. Grew some lavender. But so I took clippings of that as I was pulling, well, right before I was ready to pull it out, because it was just, it's been its life. And I only filled the big tote up with nutrients once. And I didn't bother even looking at it after that. I never added any other water, nothing. And I think that one plant just eventually ended up drinking all of the water that was in there until there was nothing left, and that plant started to die on me. Makes sense, right? But it's kind of cool. Now I know how long one tote will last. I'll probably grow more potatoes this year in the basement because I love potatoes and can't go wrong with that. And I'm probably going to try growing a couple other things too. Things that I like. I really like basil, and basil take up a lot of space. I don't know, I suppose I probably keep it by using it behind my ear. get a lot more free wood chips. I probably got 6 cubic yards of free wood chips just because I had the guys out to trim a branch off from each of these trees and finish chopping up the ones that the utility company cut down for me that were impeding on the lines. I'm trying to cut them down, but I need somebody to come take them. So anyway, tree trimmers. If you guys need free wood chips, call up your local tree trimmer, and they are always looking for some place to get rid of those wood chips. I think all I have left in here is a few little onions, which again, even if they don't really do anything, I don't really care, because maybe they'll go to seed and I'll get seeds off from them. Maybe they won't, but some beds need onions and garlic and things like that to keep other things out, so that's where they're going to continue to live. Leaving that guy. Next year he'll get his big stalk flower on it, but it's still really green, and I may come out and grab some of those leaves and dehydrate it, because that's a really nice looking young plant. There's another one over there. I have a ton of it out front. These are flowers that I planted to see what they were like. Surprisingly, whatever these are, even though they're not very big, even as they start to die back, the flowers are still pretty vibrant. Here the flowers kind of get dark. These tall, I think these are zinnias, are really pretty this year. They're easily 4 feet tall, 4.5 feet tall, up in the bed there. So I'm 5'3" and they're as tall as me. Here's another tomato plant. This was a volunteer, or one of the critters planted it for me. Alright, I better get to composting.